Legend Total War here, and today we've got a saving and disaster battle playing as Goldtooth going up against the Darkland Orcs. It's a minor city siege at Tsar Nagrin. Well, actually, that's a major settlement, but every settlement owned by Ogres turns into essentially a minor city. And they've got an army that's about twice the size of ours in terms of units, and the layout is kind of an annoying one to deal with. So the guy said he's tried it about 3 times and can't seem to win it, and the margins are definitely going to be pretty tight, but I do think it's winnable. So let's see what we can do here. I think what it really comes down to, and this is what a lot of people ask me, you know, what tier of towers should I build? You know, you've only got a limited amount of supplies. You're not going to be able to build everywhere. You can't build just tier 4 towers everywhere. So you've got to choose the best, most cost-effective tower. And every faction has a different tower that they need to sort of beeline towards. And that's sort of what we'll focus on this video here for the Ogres. Because, like, for example, Nurgle's tier 1 towers are better than Tzeentch's tier 4 towers, right? It's a bit weird. And in some factions, tier 4 towers are actually less effective than tier, 3 towers. So, let's have a look at this layout here. Going through each individual supply point, you really need to decide where you want to hold your ground. Holding, each individual choke point and trying to fall back is okay to do if you had a faster army than the enemy. But since we don't, that's actually a bad idea, because all we're going to do then is have the battle lost quickly, rather than slowly. Which is what you want, because you want the towers to be getting that free balance of power. You know, you're not going to be able to take them with you, the supplies. So, or the garrison for that matter. So, looking at each individual spot, we got this one over here. There's only one tower, and it's quite open. There's 3 bridges in here. The barricade positions are actually facing the wrong way, I think. Yeah, oh no, they're facing the right way, but they're not great barricade positions. Oh, if you hold the barricade position here and here, right? It looks good if you could funnel them down this way. Problem is, though, they're probably going to be coming around all these other ways as well. So I don't really think it's a particularly good spot. Then we look at this one here. This position seems really good on paper, and I've held on to this position before and really regretted it, because it looks good for choke points, but this tower position here sucks. Because it's on low ground, if you build a tower here, it actually doesn't shoot. You have to be fighting all the way down here in order for it to shoot, which means the units coming in through here just end up flanking you. So it's actually not that good. Now there's a position here that would have been great for this position, but unfortunately it's tethered to this supply point. And this position here is going to be captured well before this. And we don't have a large enough army to control 2 supply points. And it's way more effective to try hold on to 1. You only need to hold on to 1. And you got to keep your army together, or else their morale just breaks straight away. So that position there is not great. There is another tower position, but it's all the way over here for some ridiculous reason. Look at this. Alright? Where is it? This position here, why did they tether that there? This one, both of these are closer. There's 3 positions that are closer than that one. It just doesn't make any fucking sense at all. I don't know, that's what it is. So that position there, don't do it, it's very bad. This position here has got 5 towers, which is great, but you're never going to build all those towers at once, right? Unless you've got 4,000 supplies at the beginning, which is very rare. Not going to happen. And then they're just going to come in here. It's too many ways in. While it looks like it's a good place because it's got all these supply points, you're just never going to be able to make use of it, especially because it's at the front. And then we've got the final point here. Now this one here doesn't look great on paper. There's loads of ways in, but most of them have a barricade position. Now if you build a barricade before the battle begins, the AI will usually pathfind around it, unless they can't pathfind around it. If you completely block off a position, then they'll smash through a barricade. But if you leave one position open, they'll just go around. So if we go and build 3 of these, okay, then what we're doing is should be ensuring that they only go through here, because they're not going to prioritize destroying the barricades. They want what they deem to be the quickest way in, even if we put our army in here. And that's what we're going to do. Because that's what they're looking for as well. They want to either find the quickest way to the cap point or the quickest way to your armies. So what we can do here, once we get supplies, we don't want to build this first, Because, like I said, we need to make sure they don't pathfind this way. But we want to build the barricade trap to reduce their melee attack by 15%. We want to slow them down. As much as I need the towers, we need to just grind these orcs to a halt as much as possible. Because another thing as well is if you lower their stats a little bit, there's some other factors that come into play. If a unit is losing in combat, then it'll rout faster. But if it's not losing in combat because you've debuffed them, then they'll hold a little bit longer. There's a morale penalty for losing a battle. This is one of the reasons why very high battle difficulty on Warhammer 2 was, again, so punishing. Because, like, the AI get leadership buffs, and then they get melee buffs, and then they go into melee, you instantly start losing, and then you take a melee debuff, a leadership debuff, so you instantly rout. Your unit's rout at half strength because all of these debuffs get applied to you. All of these tiny little factors that compound on each other. Alright, is that everyone? Yep, that's everyone here. We've left this area here open, but if they do send units over, I'll react to it. Because, yeah, we need to make sure we hold this position here. But at the same time, really want to make use of this barricade area. Maybe if I... no, stay behind it. Yeah, we should have enough time to build it. It should be fine. Alright, and here we go. So this here gives us enough time to respond to any of the possible threats. Now, instead of coming through, what, 5 different areas, now there's only 2 areas that are going to come through, hopefully. At the downside of not having a tower at the start. Now, as for which tower to build, I've got a bit of time before they get here. Tier 1 towers are, for Ogres, pretty crap. They just shoot basic arrows, not much armor piercing, just not very good. Shoots 4 arrows every 10 seconds, meh. This one here is just an upgraded version of that, meh. Just not worth the extra 400 supplies. Then there's catapult towers. Now, it doesn't shoot 4 arrows, it shoots 1 big scrap launcher shot every 10 seconds. Now, the thing is with this, is that this can hit multiple units. So, that's a highly valuable one. Well worth the almost 3 times the price of the piercing tower. And then there's the tier 4 piercing tower, which is just an upgraded version of... That says cannon tower, though. But if you have a look at what the actual missile's doing... fires cannon projectiles. It says it does 4. It doesn't do much damage though. So I think we go with the catapult tower. Alright, we've got enough to build this. Let's do that one first. That'll be done before they get here. It didn't matter if we were a little bit late on that. Now, it's important that we do this one first because even though this one takes longer to build, if they're fighting here when we've got enough supplies to build it, and it's not finished, it'll actually stop it from finishing. Okay, now we can sort of stand here. Truth be told, I'm not entirely sure about that cannon tower. Just not sure about it. So yeah, we're going to lose all these other points here. Just don't worry about it. You can't hold on to everything. It will reduce their supply rate, but... Now, the reason why I'm not harassing them right now as well is because their units are faster than us and they've got skirmishers. They've got miss units. We would only succeed in getting our own units killed. All we can do here is wait. Try to get as much supplies as possible. Now, once they've all come around this way, they've finally dedicated to this position, we can actually start demolishing these barricades. That way, if they do decide to go all the way around, it's just going to take them ages. But each one of these that we demolish, we get back 150. Okay, just chill. Almost got enough. 2 positions down, third one's about to go.
Serve the Ogres!
Alright. Just chill there. Yeah, taking a bit of damage, but let the Noblars take it. I could move my Noblar trappers up, I suppose. Maybe we should do that. Oh, we can actually dock on that. maybe they'll fire well, but I kind of feel like they won't. But let's see. Alright, this one's going around that way. That's okay. That's okay. Alright, we've got enough supplies here. Let's do that. That's okay. They're just capping that point. That's okay. It's okay? They're about to meet my Morfang cavalry.
Looking for me. When do we eat?
Alright, in you go. Hold them back. And this way, they've reduced their melee attack by 15%.
Bring us
Not a ton, but it's a start.
more verge
Just slows them down a little bit. Yeah, this one here, get back as well when I utilize their missile attack. Okay.
cavalry.
There is no way in hell that the Goblin Wolf Riders here are going to be able to take on Mornfang Cavalry. No chance of it. Now, yeah, we shouldn't destroy the stuff just yet. Just be patient.
Demolition. Incineration. Noblesse.
Good, so these guys here, reducing their melee attack, that's good. And we charge in there. They stand no chance. I mean, Mornfang Cavalry are armored. They got no armor piercing, really.
Cavalry.
And we can get them off the battlefield really quickly here. Now, we really want to try to kill that Lord. What are they doing? What are they doing? One thing they might try to do, though, is shoot the barricade. But maybe they're not doing that. Okay, good. That's it. See how the path... They haven't sent anyone over here. The Pathfinder completely around it. We could demolish this soon, but not yet. Not yet. Wouldn't provide us enough supplies to really do anything anyway.
Ogres. Mealtime.
They didn't quite route the direction I wanted them
Oh,
to.
yes. Firemouth's priest.
Alright. This tower here, try to aim for the Orc boys out this way. There we go. That's what we want to see. Because each shot's just going to do a lot of kills. Whereas the tier 1 tower, it wouldn't even kill a single one with a single shot. Okay, this guy, he's taking so much damage there. Just pulling back. This is not winning. And he doesn't have much of a leadership aura, but it's better than nothing. These ones here, I can't get shots off on them, so just hang back. Alright, we should be okay to demolish this now. If they send anyone around that way, it'll take them ages to get here. How'd the Mornfang Cavalry go? Yeah, make sure they finish.
Firemouth's priest.
And yeah, as long as they're staying within this area here. Good. We slowed them down by 15%.
Cavalry in my guts. Mornfang cavalry.
Come on, get that one off the battlefield because you need to go back over that way.
When do we eat?
Okay, just tell them not to shoot. They're more likely going to get friendly fire. That position there is not ideal because it's actually kind of obstructed because of the tower. We put this bloody big rock here.
Guts out, boys. I'll smell ya.
That's it, they're holding. That's all we can really hope for the time being. Buy us a bit more time. Alright, Mornfang Cavalry done. Now we can actually go... Oh look, they're coming back this way. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We can actually come out through these barricades. And start recapping in position.
Boys. Take it all. Guts out, boys. Mornfang cavalry.
Okay, we have another tower position ready to go. Bouncer power has been improving just ever so slightly. Maybe I should have waited a little bit before demolishing that.
When do we eat?
But I'll start sending one unit of them and these two over here just to protect it a little bit. But it'd be good to recap this point here. Really good shots happening there. That's what we want to see.
Ogres.
Luckily they're sending just really fast but crap units over here, so not that big of a concern. They're not going to get their melee infantry all around. And the Orc boys coming in there. They have to go the long way around. Hopefully this one here can just shoot into sort of this area here, but they're still getting hits in. And when this one's here is built, hopefully that can hit in there.
Where's me master? Here we go.
Good, by capping out the point. That way if they rush in here and just cap it, we don't instantly lose. Also gives us some more supplies. The thing is the Mornfang Cavalry aren't fighting, but we don't need every one of our units fighting right now. That one there is not particularly useful. So yeah, he's doing a fair bit.
When supper?
Alright, Goblin Wolf Riders should stand absolutely no chance against Ogre Bull's dual weapons, even though they're anti-infantry. Shouldn't stand any chance. Alright, this position here has been captured, which means we can start building some more towers, or we can start capping some more points. I don't desperately need this guy right now. Actually, yeah, I'm not going to be able to catch the Forest Goblin Spider Riders, but I can harass them. No, what you need to be shooting at is over here.
Biggest in the tribe.
How about you two? Oh, you know what? You know what? You're fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Get over there. Recap some more points. How are we going over here? Yeah, because of the spike trap, it's just... they're just bogged down. It's going to take a while for them to run through that. They will eventually, but it'll take them a while.
Looking for me.
It's going to cost them. Okay. Okay, we can get this tower here to shoot over into this big dumb blob. Now, the great thing about this is that it can't do friendly fire to our own units. So even if it misses, it's fine.
Hungry. Biggest in the tribe.
That guy there's a little bit of a concern. Is it even shooting? It should have a... yeah, it is shooting. Here comes a shot. Is it going to hit? Oh, yeah. There we go. That didn't actually look as good as I was hoping, but it still did a lot of damage.
These ogre mates. Crush 'em.
Okay, we need to get rid of these damn Forest Goblin Spider Riders before the Orc Boys get here. Bounce of power is still not in our favor, but improving. Can build another tower soon. That one there's doing alright. In fact, why don't we try out a different tower? Why don't we try out the cannon tower and see how that one does? Maybe that's what I should have been doing.
Gush out, boys. I ain't no gobbo.
Bounce of power's improving. I tell you what, these spike traps are really good for slowing them down. That 15%, it's actually providing more than 15% value.
When supper. Oh, yes.
It strips away all their cheats regardless of their battle difficulty, and then some. Alright. Another position taken. Now this one over here... yeah, there's a bit of distance to get to that.
Sure thing.
Go around this way. Bounce power's improving.
Find a meal.
Alright, there's the wizard over here, which we definitely should try to kill. Oh, you know what? Why don't you go kill him? Wizard to wizard. You should be able to beat the crap out of him.
Serve the ogres. I'll smell ya.
Yeah, so sometimes it's totally fine to let the AI
Biggest in the tribe.
capture a couple of towers if you've got a plan to retake them later.
Hungry.
Good.
The glory of flame.
Gotta make sure they got a good line of sight.
Hungry.
And this is where our anti-infantry actually come in handy.
Serve the ogres. Killing time.
What the hell?
Meat.
The hell? I told you to go around this way and you changed your mind. Yeah, kill those Goblin Wolf Riders then. Alright, it doesn't matter, we don't need that other position.
Fire mouths.
And yeah, our fire belly's kicking the ass of this wizard. Nice. Would be nice if they actually at least gave him a fireball spell. That would be nice. Okay, we're starting to lose over here, but balance of power's definitely improved a lot.
Cavalry.
Don't know where they're going. I would like to use the butcher ability as opposed to anything else. Alright, nasty skulkers. Should be able to handle them.
Rampage this way. I'll smell
But if I can get a few shots on them first, that'd be good. It does seem as though they're trying to get in here.
Let's go, boys.
Alright, now get over that way.
When's supper?
So just keep slowing them down.
Off we go. Ogre Firebelly. Seeking.
Alright, we really don't want them to cap this. We'll lose 2 really important positions. I got plenty of supplies. I don't think it really matters that much now. Let's just focus on this for the time being. I'll build the supply stuff in a minute.
Me. Where's me master? Bring us me. Yeah, yeah. Off we
Back
go.
in there. Anyone coming around over here? No, we're good. Alright, where have we got a position that's actually going to shoot at them? So... I could build something over here, but what's the point? Yeah, for some reason it just won't pathfind over there. I don't know what's going on with that. I've told it like multiple times to go over there, it just won't do it. Yeah, there's a big blob over here. Keep shooting down there.
Fire is life.
We've almost got enough for a bit of a heal.
Run for it. Guards out, boys.
I gotta babysit them for some reason.
Looking for.
Alright, yeah, this is getting overrun now. But boy did it slow them down. And bounce power's kind of in our favor.
Child of the volcano.
Alright, I'm gonna put the heal down on this one here. I think this one is our best recipient of it, because I don't think the fire belly is particularly useful.
Gush out, boys.
Good, decent amount of health gained from that. Come on, over here. They're still holding just a little bit. No, they've completely been run down now. And yeah, we've won. Okay, come on, cap another point. Kill the hero there. We don't want that guy getting leveled up. That would be really bad. Yeah. Once they're down to this kind of numbers here, it takes them forever to recap, to just capture any point. Heroes still have their full capping power, but the capping power is spread out amongst each individual infantryman, so everyone that you kill slows them down a fair bit. What is going on there?
More van cavalry.
And there we go. Army losses.
Demolition. Incineration.
Yeah, that guy's going to get out of there. And, yeah, the Mornfang Cavalry just helps us to keep our supply up, which worked out quite well there. But yeah, building the barricades at the start of the battle to direct them around certain ways, and then even demolishing them later down the track to allow them to come back the long way around with their fast units so you can isolate them can be very useful. So, a difficult map to maneuver around, but definitely possible.
When supper.
Let's try to kill off as many of them as possible, because obviously we're not going to be able to pursue them. And then having your fast unit, go back out through the barricades to recap points once all of their units are in position. And also, the barricade spike trap, they can't destroy that except by capturing the point. So, really useful permanent debuff if you can keep them on that. Hey, look, if he's not going to run away, let's kill him. No sense in letting him get experience for this. Come on. No, okay, as soon as we got close, he ran away. And we didn't need any variabilities. Oh, no, I did. I used the Butcher. In fact, that Butcher may have helped us get the army losses quicker, because it gave us back bounce power. Alright, that'll do. So it looks like the only unit that got wiped out was the Noblars, and their army's been obliterated. Most important unit to wipe out was the Shaman, and we got him. There are some maps in the game that are really easy to navigate. It's just straightforward what the towers are going to do. They're not going to be obstructed. The abilities of the towers seems pretty obvious. But some of these ogre settlements are really windy and have loads of obstructions, so you just gotta... It just takes practice to understand how to use them. And, you know, I've made mistakes with these as well. They're not coming back, I think, so we'll take the money.
No good meat on them. The world is mine. Accept that.
And it seems like the campaign's going just fine for him. Can see he's got a fair few territories out here. It's only turn... whatever. I don't know how much food your army has. I have no idea. Why do I always have these dilemmas for other people? I usually have loads of food. I'm going to assume you have loads of food. And... then again, melee attack and melee defense +5 is really good. So which one did that go to? Yeah, it went to this one here. And he had 3... so he could have definitely afforded to lose the 5 food. But yeah, the extra melee attack and melee defense there's good. For how long? 5 turns. Right before the attack of Karakazorn. I'm assuming that's what you're doing. Anyway, that's the end of this one here, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Appreciate you, and we'll see you next time, fuckers. Bye.